What is up guys, NintenDavey here, and wow, you all really enjoyed my last video. Time to ruin it with the sequel, am I right? Speaking of ruining things with the sequel, Zelda 2.
In 1986, Nintendo released The Legend of Zelda. It's a little known adventure game, which I'm sure none of you know about. 1 year later, Nintendo thought it'd be a great idea to release a second game in the franchise. That sounds like a cool idea and all, but boy oh boy does this game change everything you loved about the first game. First off, the original game was a top-down game. And sure, Zelda 2's Overworld was technically top-down and similar in style, but the main part of the game is a 2D platformer with combat elements. It's totally different!
Phew, thank goodness. I'm glad something like that would never happen to a game like Mario.
So yeah, Mario 2 is something that happened at a point in time. And when I mean Mario 2, I don't mean this Mario 2. I'm talking about this Mario 2. In 1985, Nintendo released the original Super Mario Bros. Game as a pack-in title for the NES, so pretty much everybody played that game, and about a good handful of them actually enjoyed the game. I think Nintendo found out about it because someone somewhere had the bright idea of,
Okay guys, hear me out. Mario 2.
This game isn't necessarily bad as a game, it's actually quite enjoyable, but what makes this game a bad sequel is the fact that it isn't even a Mario game. Yeah, turns out the original Mario 2 was super difficult and was claimed to be too hard for American audiences. So instead of wasting time making a brand new Mario game for American audiences, Nintendo just redesigned a Famicom game called Doki Doki Panic. Now if that's not lazy, I don't know what is. Overall, Super Mario Bros. 2 may have been a great game, but it really does just feel like Mario is the star in a game that isn't his.
Speaking of Super Mario Bros. 2, new Super Mario Bros. 2.
Contrary to what you might be thinking right now, this game isn't actually a remake of Super Mario Bros. 2, it's actually a sequel to New Super Mario Bros. So yeah, in 2006, New Super Mario Bros. Was released for the Nintendo DS. The game was the first 2D Mario game since Super Mario Land 2 on the Game Boy in 1992. The nostalgia for 2D Mario games helped sell this game like hotcakes, so it was only a matter of time before the game deserved a sequel. In 2012, New Super Mario Bros. 2 was released. This game is honestly just a really bland entry in the new Super series. The game just doesn't move the series forward in a way that a good sequel should. New Super Mario Bros. 2 had one main mechanic, and that main mechanic was collecting coins. Why, you ask? Good question. For absolutely nothing. This game sets a goal to collect over 1 million coins, yet has nothing for you to do with those coins. There isn't a shop to spend the coins in, you can't buy new levels with them, there's nothing!
What am I supposed to do with these?
Now don't get me wrong, New Super Mario Bros. 2 is a fun game and all, but so much of the game feels like a portable version of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. The music is reused from the game, a lot of assets are reused, it just really makes this game feel like a complete ripoff.
Overall, it's really easy to make a good sequel a bad sequel. The developers have to try extra hard not to mess up the game, but sometimes that just doesn't work out. Now that we finished looking at bad game sequels, let's take a look at my very first letter of fan mail.
Look under your chair for the world's best sequel.
Huh? Oh, come on!